Welcome to Coach Hayes Football Live. He can talk about anything from high school to the pros. This guy knows the game, so you better not be half-stepping.
I can guarantee you most of the audience is going to agree with me before they agree with you.
Strap in, because Coach Hayes is about to
crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Go ahead,
right here, right now.
Subscribe now and check out CoachHayesFootball.com.
What's up? Ooh, the Colorado Buffaloes did their thing tonight. Shout out to them, man. We were in the locker room checking out all the good stuff, man. We had all the games on in there, but shout out to the Colorado Buffaloes putting in that work 28-9. Like I said, they should have easily won this game by 21 points and just short of 21 points. They didn't make it happen. It's okay. That's okay with me. I can deal with it. No problem. All right. So, like I said, let's go ahead and get into this thing, man. I know y'all eager to call in and everybody want to chop it up and all that good stuff. But let's talk about it. First of all, let's talk about what everybody was looking for. Offensive line for me and defense. They both did extremely well. I have to just call it what it is. Offensive line protected Shedeur. I think they gave up 1 sack overall based on this box score here. They gave up 1 sack in the game. And the defense didn't give up much at all. Defensively, they gave up 209 yards passing, not bad, and 131 yards rushing. That's pretty good. They had 2 interceptions. I mean, the defense was out there biting, and they should have been biting. First of all, I forgot to say this. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good, so we good to go. Okay, Brother Jay Blaze already said it. Right there. Bam. Appreciate it. So, like I said, this is the game. These type of games are the games. This is how they should have looked. Could have been a little bit better, definitely a lot cleaner due to the penalties. They got to clean up penalties. And I'm just going to make an observation here. Shout out to Travis Hunter. You know, one time he made a good play, and then he kind of got in the guy's face, and then the next one, he got the cut in the guy's legs penalty. That is a penalty, all right? And so we got to be able to understand those type of things, man, when it comes to the game. But and penalties later down the line in tougher teams will definitely hurt you. Let me go up here to penalties. I want to say they had 12, if I'm not mistaken, for 100 and something. Penalty, they had 12 for 111, and Colorado State had 10 for 95. All right, time of possession was pretty even, 30 minutes and 7 seconds to 29 minutes and 53 seconds. Okay, that's big right there. Running the ball, let's get to that. That's super important. They ran the ball, and Michael Welch got a chance to show what he can do. Thank you, Coach Prime, because that's all I've been hearing all summer, all spring, all whatever. Michael Welch. Well, doggone it, thank you. Michael Welch had 9 carries for 65 yards. Augusta had 6 carries for 31. Charlie Alfredall had 2 for 16. And we already know that Dalen Hayden was out, number 7, the Ohio State transfer. And Shedeur had 2 for -3 in that sense. And thank you, Shedeur, for protecting yourself, my brother. Thank you for protecting yourself. I saw you doing stuff. You got to work on your slide. You slide a little rough, baby. Got to work on it just a little bit. But other than that, of course, the man himself, Travis Hunter, was 13 catches for 100 yards and 2 tubs. DeJounte Wester had 5 catches for 80 and 2 touchdowns. Will Shepard 7 for 61. Jimmy Horn 4 for 22. Like I said, they still were Colorado. They did not change their identity. I'm just telling you what it is. They still ran the ball. I do think that they were more aggressive in the run, but they didn't bring any real creativity. I'm just being honest. From what I saw, there still was no pulling, but I'm not tripping. Fuck, they ran the ball. They got 109 total yards rushing the ball. Still only had 19 carries, but however, I'm not tripping. But they ran the ball. I do think that Colorado State is not the Colorado State of last year. Clearly, Kamara, number 8, the defensive lineman they had last year, him not being there is huge because he's gone to the NFL. The top receiver, 14, suffered an injury. He ended up not playing. And so they were just outmatched. And this is what it should look like when Colorado plays teams. Actually, to be honest, could have been worse and should have been worse. Now, here's my only take back, and I'll start taking phone calls. 9139 is already in the building, and I didn't even put the number up. So I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and put the number up, and maybe we can talk about it. Let me go ahead and put the number up. 862-799-9956. I already got caller 9139 in the building. Start building the queue. But I do want to say this. At the 3-minute mark, game is in hand. Still throwing the ball to Trav. We're still throwing the ball, period. Shador could have got hit, knee. Coach Prime, I get it. And I get it. You the head coach now. And I get it. I saw the receiver coach get into it with the head coach. I don't know what the beef was. But I will say this. Coach, don't sacrifice your players for your beef. And don't let those players sacrifice themselves for your beef. What do I mean? At the end of the day, that team is getting their butts whipped. At the end of the day, they could take another cheap shot on a 12, on a 2. At worst case scenario, they get a 15-yard flag in a game that they've lost already. Worst case scenario, they get a 15-yard flag in a game that they have already lost, but you have not lost a player. That means, this is the old saying, right? You lost the battle, but you won the battle, but didn't lose the war. That's what this is right here. Get out of that game. It's already chippy. You already had 11 penalties. They had 11 penalties. They had 10 penalties. Get out the game. That's where head coaches got to protect their players, dog. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just showing people how bad things can happen in good situations. Get out the damn game. I know you want to embarrass them. You want to put that icing on top of the cake with another woo. I get it. But one thing I know, the football gods will make you pay. The football gods will make you pay. Don't do it. Don't allow your players to do it. Shout out here to Shiloh. She says, that should do it. Y'all know already. Okay. You the head coach. You're the coach. At some point, coach, player, adult, child, subordinate. I mean, who's in charge here? All I'm saying is don't lose the battle or don't lose the war for trying to win the battle, if that makes sense. That's all. I just want to put that out there, and I'm done with it. If anybody want to bring it up, I'm cool with that too, however you want to do it. But I was just simply saying, great team win. Defense looked good. 41, Hill Green can play football. Hill Green can play some football. Y'all better not be playing musical chairs. Now, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. They made a change up at tackle. Bentley still played guard. Who's at the other guard? Where's Tyler Brown? Somebody has to help me with that. I couldn't see it. I didn't see it. So I just want to put that out there. Like I said, they look well. The quarterback themselves, the quarterback over at Colorado State, he was 22 of 39 for 209. Like I said, 2 interceptions. Avery Merrill, the running back, 3 for 67. He was out the game. Like I said, a hit. I think Bentley hit him, got caught in the side of the head. He was out. The other running back was 14 for 54. And then the quarterback, of course, had 11 carries for 6 yards, man. This, like I said, this is not the same Colorado State team. It's not. Even with 14 in there, he wasn't the same. Even if he was 100% healthy, I don't think that was enough firepower. They didn't have what they needed on the defensive line to make it happen. All right. So that's very interesting. Before I get to that, I know everybody's super excited. We know that they're going to have to play Baylor next. And after that, they go to come down to Orlando and play UCF. UCF, I'm telling y'all, UCF just beat TCU in the last second. Bro, great game. If you didn't watch, I don't care about you. Great game. If you go watch the TCU game, I had it up in there too, man. Go watch the TCU game and UCF game. You talking about trading blows, bro. Holy smokes. They running game is a problem. And so in saying that, real quick, I'm going to have to plug this right quick, and I'll open up the phone line. right here. Pause that for a second. Cut that out. Cut that music out. How do I turn the music off? Oh, here you go. All right, here we go. Guys, we have a big shindig going on here on September 27th. All right, down here, Club Orlando. Coach Hayes presents the Colorado versus UCF pregame party. All of the Buffalo parents have been invited. Currently, I think 39 are on the list that are coming. They're ready to rock and roll in the building. If you saw the pregame show, Asad Wasim's father was here. He got them coming out too. And the UCF parents, they kind of hot with old coach too. They're like, we want to come too. So they more than welcome to come. Grown party. It's cool. It's fun. It's all about fun, man. We're going to have a good time there. Wear your black and gold. However you represent, wear your black and gold. And they got a lot going on for that weekend. I think they'll have a concert prior to in some form of fashion. I think the game is going to be late evening or maybe even a night game. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. It may be up already. But that Friday night, we'll be rocking and rolling. All the ticket sales are right there. You can go to the link below or just go to CoachHayesFootball.com. You'll see the tickets right there. You can grab them. The promoter gave me a special deal, $15 to get in. If you buy it through me, it's $15. Come on, y'all. I ain't never been in this club for $15. It started at $25. And when they get more crowded, they go up. And you're going to want to go in. 3 bars, food, drinks, professional bottle service, all that good stuff, man. They have a good time. So come on out, enjoy it. Right in heart of downtown. Super safe. Ain't no back alley nowhere. We didn't rent out some little ballroom. It's a legitimate spot, indoor, outdoor. You're going to really enjoy it. Make it happen, man. So I'll let this rock and roll and play here for a little bit as it goes along. But anyway, let me go ahead and get to the first caller. Shout out to y'all. We're going to try to stay to 2 minutes if we can. I'm going to see. But let me go ahead and get to the first one. 9139 was the first caller and on the line. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name, where you're calling from. What's your thoughts on the game?
Pasadena, California.
We can't hardly hear you, my brother. You got to speak up a lot louder than what you're speaking right now.
Can you hear me now?
No, we very barely. You got to. I don't know if you're on Bluetooth or speakerphone or whatever. You got to.
It's my iPhone. Can you hear me now?
That's better, 100% better. All right, speak up for it. Talk to us.
All right, this is Frank from Pasadena, California again.
All right, Frank from Pasadena. What's up, buddy?
So I would like to say I love the win. I liked how we looked. And I'm only saying this based on the, it's a rivalry week, and they were talking a lot of shit, and we handled business. To echo on what you were saying, at the end of the game, us trying to go for those things, it's like, yeah, we're trying to run up the score because, they were talking a lot of mess, but also, too, you're right. Like, too many things could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, players should have been pulled out, let the backups come in, handle business, and all that. Besides that, I loved how we played. I love how the defense played. Our defense has definitely improved. I will say our D-line, they get pressure, but it seems like the angles that they take to get the sack causes them not to get the sack because they're taking bad angles. You know what I mean?
You all right, dog? You ain't falling down. What you doing, bro? Sound like you falling down the stairs.
Man, it's my phone. It's the iPhone, man. It's my phone. I done dropped it so many times.
That's perfect. All right.
But I will say this. Although it was a great win, I don't believe we're totally off the hook. I would like to see us running more. I mean, the boy Welch had, 50 yards or something like that off of like 7 carries, less than 10 carries.
Mm-hmm.
Also, too, the O-line is not totally exempt. There's a couple throws where Shador either missed or the receivers didn't catch the ball, and those were the throws coming off of pressure, and it's like, although we didn't give up too many sacks, maybe 1 sack, Shador is still pressured. So, like, for me, the O-line is still not exempt. Like, we still got to tighten up there. You know what I mean? But as far as the victory, I think it was a great bounce-back victory as far as morale and confidence for the team moving forward. But, like, also, too, going into that Big 12 play, I'm seeing what Kansas State is doing. And also, too, we got Iowa, we got Baylor. We got a whole bunch of teams in the Big 12 to where this victory tonight is not going to cut it when we move into that Big 12 play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we might have got away with it with Colorado State because it's Colorado State. You know what I'm saying? But, like, also, too, like, bro, as we move deeper into the season and really face these Big 12 teams, we just need to be a little more tighter on the offensive end, for sure. And we need to get that running game going. Like, as good as our running game was, I don't like that we're just taking so many snaps from shotgun. Or, like, when we do hand off the ball, it's coming from shotgun. It's not coming from under the center. There's probably, like, we ran the ball the best when it was coming from under center, you know? But also, too, like, with the Colorado win tonight, I'm happy, rivalry game, all that. But, like, also, too, like, bro, going into that Big 12 play, you know, it's not going to fucking cut it. Like, same thing that we faced with Nebraska. When we played Nebraska, we played a real team that has really been built, and they have their energy together as a team, you know? With Colorado State, I don't think they're a well-coached team. I think Jay Norvell is, you know, I don't know what it's like to coach, you know, but also, too, with him, it's just like you could just tell that it ain't all the way put together on their side, you know? And when you're
I don't think they have players.
You want to face the best competition.
Yeah, but they don't have players. They don't have, like, again, you're talking about us low. They don't have the same players. Like, the players they have.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Because that boy that was on the D-line last year, he caused all types of havoc for us, to where Shedeur was getting sacked. And they didn't have that this year, you know. Offensively, they're pretty much the same offense from last year, but also, too, like, you know,
right.
It's Colorado State. They got blown out by Texas. The game that they did win last week was against, you know, was it a quality win when you talk about quality teams that they're playing?
Last week?
Last week.
They lost.
They're 1-1. They lost against Texas. They got blown out, and then they got one win last week. Colorado
you're talking about Colorado State. Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. All right, brother. I mean, I get your point. I got your point. I appreciate it, man. We got our 2 minutes up. Thank you so much, man. I got quite a few in the call. I got to roll with it. But, man, thank you for calling all the way from Pasadena, California. Yay. Appreciate you, baby.
Yes, sir.
All right, now. All right. 3626 on the line. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name, where you're calling from. You got 2 minutes.
This is T-Mo from the boot, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, man.
2 minutes. What's up, T-Mo? Talk to me, baby.
Coach Hayes, I got a bone to pick with you, man.
Well, get to picking.
Coach, you know better than this. Now, first and foremost, congratulations to all you Colorado fans out there.
Okay.
Y'all just played a JV team.
Okay.
And we happy about this win, right?
Okay.
Let me tell you something. Colorado broke up just like that last guy's phone reception. See how bad that was? That's how Colorado is right now. See, the wishful thinking, I'm going to put it in perspective. Let's be totally honest.
Okay.
They just beat a depleted Colorado State, and we literally evaluating them and assessing Colorado. The run game, what was their run game against Nebraska? Where is it going to be against Arizona, Utah, Oklahoma State, Texas, Kansas State, as a matter of fact, coming up, right? Right. See, we cannot assess this based on personal feelings if we're going to be objective. Now, that's a good little win. But you got to understand, even if we're going to stick to tonight, they had 4 turnovers. Colorado State did.
Yeah.
A quarterback who has only one eye, he's blind as a bat. Right? A receiver, NFL caliber receiver, he wasn't even 50%. He got pulled. He hurt something.
Okay.
No defensive lineman, no nothing from Colorado State. And that game could have been closer than what it is, if you want to be objective.
No, I don't.
Right?
Okay.
You don't want to be objective? You want subjective?
No, you know what I'm going to, I'm going to let you finish your 2 minutes and then I'll respond.
Okay. Absolutely. So my thing is, from the caliber of coaches that Deion has put on this team, from the caliber of players that he has recruited, in all fairness, If this was anybody else, our expectations would be off the roof like a Georgia. Colorado is not even a playoff team. I hope we're not even thinking that, right?
I said 6
They
and
couldn't
6,
even
brother.
last. I'm sorry.
I said 6 and 6. So I mean, I don't
even see 6, Coach.
Okay.
And Coach, I know you know better than that. I see 4.
But I made my
and they better get them early.
Yeah, but I made my prediction back in April, and I'm not going to change
Absolutely.
it. Yeah,
absolutely. And I respect that. But it's okay to change. It's okay to change.
Not me.
Because I guarantee you they won't get to 6 wins. But go ahead and make your points.
I appreciate it. Here it is. I'm standing on business.
Absolutely.
I stand on my 6 and 6. I'm actually right on par. I'm right on target for what I said. They lost to Nebraska. They beat Colorado State, and they beat North Dakota State. So right now, I'm still on track, and that's okay.
All right.
Here's my second
Who
thing.
Else you got?
Hold on. I can't. I ain't got time to go that far down because I've said it numerous times. Here's my second thing I'm going to say, and then I have to move on. The reason I don't want to take credit because I just put somebody in my comment section about the Nebraska game. Well, we missed the field goal, so that's 3 points. The touchdown they took back, that's 7 points. So if you look at it, we actually beat them 28-20. If he doesn't throw the interception for 7 points, we actually beat Nebraska 28-21. And then I just simply responded and said, well, they missed a field goal for 3 points. And they took back a phantom call on a long 60-yard run against Nebraska. Add those 10 points back to it. Nebraska still won 31-28. I don't want to go back and forth about what if, could have, should have. What I'm saying is what happened. Unfortunately, this is football. People get hurt. 14 was hurt. The other guy you say is blind. The other one crippled, and the other one crazy. Guess what? Colorado maximized it, and they did what they had to do. That's it. Well, guess what? They lost Shiloh. He's out. Shadozi, he's out. So that's why I don't want to nitpick and go back and forth about who was out over on this side of the fence, but then not talk about the people on that side of the fence. And so only thing I'm saying is for this particular win, I'm not talking about the season, but for this particular win, Colorado did what I said they should have done, won by 21. And they were just shy of 21 points. 17 points? They won what the score was, 29? Was it 28 to 9, 28 to whatever? What they won by 19?
19 points.
They won by 19 points. I was 2 points off. So at the end of the day, now next week we can talk about that. We wanted them to run the ball. Well, guess what? They found success tonight in running the ball the way they do. I still think they need to add some gap scheming, pulls, and whatever. But guess what? They ran the ball. They had 100 yards. Is it enough? It was enough it was enough tonight. I don't know. Will it be enough next week? I don't know. They still got to get better. But that's all. That's why I am with it. But I got to run. But go ahead. Last piece, and I got to run.
Look. Always, I appreciate you. You know, I'm gonna call back in next week to mess with you more, man.
Please do.
I appreciate your viewpoints. Yeah.
Please do. Thank you, sir.
All right, man.
Yes, sir. Going to the next call in here. 5225. Call or talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
It's William from Louisiana.
William from Louisiana. Talk to me.
We fall down and we get up.
Okay. So now you up on your feet. Talk to me.
How you like that, Coach?
I love it, baby. I love it, William.
Ask me a question.
Okay. What was your favorite part of the game, William, from Louisiana?
Defense.
All right. That's a great detailed answer. I appreciate
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Defense.
That was a great detailed answer.
Them boys got after them.
For sure. What else happened?
I like Wester too. Wester got 2 tugs?
I believe so. Yep. 2.
Yeah, man. So that's what I'm calling you about, Coach, tonight. That I would not call you on any loss, only wins. So I expect to call you at least 8 more times. And
I expect for you to call me at least 4 more times. So we there. I'm with you.
Baylor, UCF, who next? Line them up. Oklahoma, Arizona, K-State.
I love you, William, from Louisiana. Good. You got 30 seconds,
line
dog.
Them up. Hey, the hurricane came and gone. Your Canes will not come. our way, and we just gonna keep this hurricane season going.
William, I would like to especially invite you right here to the party. You coming to the party, man, on September 27th in Orlando? I'll buy you a ticket. Come on, man.
Okay, Coach.
All right.
I'll be there.
I need you to be in all gold, though. All gold, everything. Like Trinidad James.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm redder than you.
I love it, dog. Well, William from Louisiana, I got to run, brother.
A white shirt, white shoes.
All gold, everything.
A white shirt, white shoes.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you, William. Much love to you, brother. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, go Bucks.
All right, man. Gotta love these people, man. Love them. All right, next on the line, man. Oh Lord, have mercy. Here go Lexus. Lexus.
Hi, Coach Hayes.
Hi, Lexus. How are you?
How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
Good. Well, I'm not doing so great, but Colorado won.
What's wrong? You all right?
I saw some stupid stuff, but they won anyway.
Okay.
I don't like the way they play. They don't know how, evidently, seemingly, to play against the clock when they have the game won, throwing the football, not letting the clock run down, all those little intricate things causes Shador to get more hits than he need to possibly get. Things of that nature. There comes a time when you're playing the clock more so than the team. And they were getting on my last nerves, acting like they were still having to score, playing like they were playing from behind when they really kind of had the game handled if they manage it correctly.
That's fair.
So that was frustrated. I think I'm even more pissed off at Georgia. I can't stand the sight of them right now. But I did flip to Colorado to check on them, and I saw some of that stupidity. They won the game. You're correct. But my only question I have for you is, you are on par to what you said was going to happen so far. But what are your other, I'm trying to see 6 games with you. So what are your other, help me out, coach me. What are your other 4 teams?
I've said Lexus, I've said this so much, Lexus. All right, just because it's you, Lexus. I said they would beat Baylor. I said they would beat Arizona, Cincinnati. That's 3. And one more in there. What's the other one? I think it was a 50-50 with Kansas. I think, no. Baylor. Hold up. You got 2 wins already, so I need 4. Baylor, Cincinnati, Arizona, and there's one more. I want to say Kansas. I think I said Kansas. I think that's what I said. I got it written down. I got to look at the schedule to tell you.
Okay. Well, that's good enough. You kind of give me an idea of what the teams you're kind of looking at. I'm a little nervous about all those teams, to tell you the truth. Colorado State is not a good team to judge anything by because they suck. So, I mean, they do.
They do.
But, you mean, you got to play the schedule that you're given, correct?
And that's fair, yeah.
You have to play the teams all of us, all schools are going to have some team that you like, okay, this should be a practice game. And I think Colorado State is that for Colorado, even though it's a rivalry and it was on Colorado State's home field, so that might made it a little bit more interesting. But Colorado State sucked so bad until that didn't even help. Yeah. But anyway, I was just curious about your 4 teams, and I'm going to take a look and see.
I appreciate it. Matter of fact, Black Butterfly gonna pull a receipt, she said. So I appreciate her doing that. But Lexus, thank you so much.
That's all I wanted, honey. And I'll go back in the chat and listen to the rest.
All right, appreciate you.
And congratulations to you, Canes, by the way.
Yes.
Y'all didn't beat nobody either, but you killed them. So that's what you're supposed to do. So anyway, congrats.
That's it. I mean, you did what you're supposed to do, right? Kill a mosquito with an axe or a sledgehammer, whichever way you want it. All right, much love.
All right.
Bye, Alexis. All right. Bye. 6012 coming to you. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you calling from. 6012.
JD from calling from Philly. I've been calling in the past 2 weeks, so I'm gonna call in. I'm gonna praise them when they win, and anyway. when they win and lose, I'm gonna still be here. But what I saw tonight, I mean, of course, you know, win is a win. Like Shannon Sharp say, man, you can't step in a win that you step in a loss. But I'm gonna just say, man, that last 3 minutes of that game was diabolical. Time management was terrible. Me personally, I probably would have took Travis out a little earlier. You know, or at least on one side of the ball, probably on offense and defense. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had the game won convincingly, probably around the 7-minute mark. Probably put somebody else in there. They ran the ball better this game. Still was no creativity in the run game, but hey, at least they ran the ball. So we I know we complain, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. My other critique is the penalties. They gotta clean that stuff up. There wasn't too many discipline penalties that much, but you know, still some in there.
Mm-hmm.
The freshman running back, man, he looked pretty good. I gotta admit, he looked pretty good.
That's all I've been hearing about over the summer. Michael Welch.
Yeah,
Michael Welch.
He looked pretty good.
He looked strong. He looked strong.
And seemed like Shedeur early was a little rattled, like he was a little inaccurate. It's probably the most inaccurate I've seen him in a while, probably ever since he's been playing in the college for real. He was off on a lot of throws, but anyway, I said he won the game. It wasn't in dominant fashion, but hey, they still won the game at the end of the day. But it's like I said, going on the conference play, me personally, I think it's gonna be tough, man. I've been looking at some of their opponents. People got a win versus Baylor next week. I don't see it because I see that they got a running quarterback, and you know, Colorado kind of struggle with running quarterbacks. But nonetheless, you know, good team win for their chemistry and for their psyche going into conference play. So
that's right.
It's gonna be tough going forward, but you know, that's what we're here for week to week. But man, that coaching has got to be better because man, that last 3 minutes of that game was just straight diabolical.
Yeah, that last 3 minutes could have been dangerous, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. Travis got hurt. He could have got hurt. Well, he did get hurt on his shoulder, and Shedeur could have took an extra hit, got hurt, and that was just diabolical. So one last thing, not least, man, but Coach Prime ain't gonna beat them daddy ball allegations, man. How that ended, but yeah, that's all I got, man.
Appreciate
go
you,
Canes,
brother.
Man.
Oh, go Canes! I hear you, baby. I love it. Thank you, man. All right, great call right there. Next caller in here, 6311. Caller, talk to us. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. 6693. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach. This is Mike from Texas.
Mike from Texas. Talk to me, man. 2 minutes.
Yeah. I wouldn't even call it a great win. I probably would just say they beat a team they're supposed to beat. Defense look a hell lot better this week. But here's the no Trevor Woods and no Shiloh. The defense seemed to be a more compatible unit on the defensive side of the ball.
He played tonight.
That's one thing I've noticed.
He played tonight. Trevor Woods played tonight.
Well, he didn't play the whole game. They started 41 at linebacker.
Oh, okay.
So, so if you actually watched, he came in, but the start got to 41, and was Stoudemire. He didn't play bad at safety. But going back to Dion, I know he's loyal to a fault, but he needs to work on his kicking game with Mata. I don't know. It's, for me, all these people talk about as a great win. I can't see it. Big 12 play start next week. Baylor, they might get a win out of Baylor, but I just don't see it. The team is still undisciplined. That 15-yard celebration penalty, that's just stupid. You just can't do stuff like that. I mean, I understand it's a rivalry game and these guys are talking trash, but you're not playing for this game. You're playing for games coming up, because that same penalty in a game later on in the season might cost you a win. So for me, I just see it's a C+ win. Offense still struggled. Running game looked decent, but they finally used some tight ends. But for me, Dion's got a lot of cleaning up to do. It's just, to me, I don't know. I mean, I like to watch the experiment because Texas ain't playing nobody for another 2 weeks until we get to Oklahoma, so I'll continue to watch. But it's just trash. I'm sorry, Coach. I can't do it.
I got you, dog. I hear you. I hear you, man. So yeah, I mean, I get it, bro. I hear you. That's all I can say. I'm just gonna, like I say, you celebrate the win. I've said what I had to say about the team. I made my observation about the last 3 minutes. I thought it was dangerous. You know,
Oh yeah.
But again, it ain't my team. So shout out to Coach Brown.
Oh yeah. By the way, Tyler Brown played left guard next to Seaton, and then since they moved him from right tackle, they put in this kid named Houston. I know you was asking about that earlier.
So who did they take off the field? So who did they take off?
They didn't. I don't. Whoever was the left tackle last week is who they took out.
It couldn't have been. It was Jordan Seaton.
It's the kid from, huh?
Jordan Seaton is the left tackle.
No, the left guard last week because they
Mayers. They said Mayer.
Brown.
Hold on. So they took Mayers out. You talking about the All-American from the one that came from UTEP? That's
they put
all conference.
Tyler Brown back into his natural position this week.
Got you. Okay. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Let me push on with these calls, man. Got the roll.
Yeah, and don't forget, give me them Nike jerseys ready for Miami. Coach.
Man, slap yourself, man. Get the crap out of here, man. All good, baby.
Care, Coach.
Yes, sir. DJ Promo, he said, Coach, what's up, man? Why didn't they let Welch go for 100? I don't like how they rotate the backs. Go with the hot hand, run the dang ball, stop stat padding. Is this DJ Promo Big Tiger DJ Promo? I need you to call in, brother. I need that left eyebrow. I need that left eyebrow. And real quick, shout out to Black Butterfly. She sent me my thing because they wrote it down. I have the losses are Nebraska, UCF, Kansas State, Texas Tech, Utah, and Oklahoma State. So she wrote down the losses instead of the wins. So if you want to go look at it, again, Nebraska, these are the losses I have. Nebraska, UCF, Kansas State, Texas Tech, Utah, and Oklahoma State were the 6 that I have. So right now, Coach is batting 1,000 in his prediction. If I turn up being wrong, guess what? I'm going to wake up in the morning and keep going and do another show. I love it. All right, here we go. 6311. Talk to me.
What's up? How you doing, Coach? This is Dr. Stallings from Chicago.
Dr. Stallings, what's up with you, man?
Watch the game. Great win. I don't know what people are talking about critiquing that team. Some players went to the NFL, man. That's how I go, man. A win is win. Hostile environment, sold out place, rivalry game. Win is a win, man.
Mm-hmm.
I rather win and learn instead of lose and learn. So, like I said earlier, I think you talked early in the week. This team is going to grow defensively. Once they got that the white guy Woods out of there and they got Shiloh out of there, right? The Stoudemire makes us look good. He can cover a little bit. We look good back there, right? Coach Dion, the last 3 minutes of the game, I saw it a couple ways. He's coaching like with Travis getting that extra 10 yards to get over 100 yards. Almost like if you're in the NFL, if you get an extra sack, you add to your bonus, you get $1 million, right? Also, throwing them 3 passes to Amarion Miller, trying to keep him happy because as a coach, you know when the player ain't happy. He's been in your program for 2 years. He ain't caught a ball all year. So I saw where he was going with that to try to keep his spirits up. But, however, you still got to run the clock out, right? Still got to run the clock out, right? So all that stuff you can clean up. You can clean up. So I like where we're going. I like the defense. I like they were able to run the ball. They got Charlie off the ball, or whatever his name. They got him out. So my thing would have been if you started 41, started Welch, or started a young man from Ohio State, I think we do a little better against Nebraska, right? Nebraska ain't all that. Nebraska have those big guys that dominate the interior. They offense wasn't lights out. They wasn't marching up and down the field, airing the ball out. So I like where Colorado's going right now. If they can stay healthy. But the big thing going to be when Shiloh come back, is he come back. Are they going to take out Stoudemire?
You damn right. You damn right, Doc. You know they're going to take him out. What you think? The coach son going to sit on the bench?
That's going to tear your locker room up right there because they finna roll. Their defense is rolling. They're flying around. They're rolling right now. I think somebody said after 3 games, the defensive coordinator started to know who can do what. They rolling. They are rolling out there. And that's going to be real interesting when the sun come back. Real interesting, right?
I love it.
Because he's not a starter. You know what I mean? He's not a starter. He's too slow. He can't cover.
Right.
So I like where we're going. The Big 12 is not all that. They can't defend, man. You can score 60 points in the Big 12. You're always in the game in the Big 12. Now, they didn't add a Utah, who's a running team. Kansas State is a running team. But I don't see nobody that can blow their doors off if they playing the defense they're playing right now. Because you never end the game. I think you spoke earlier about UCF and TCU. I was checking my phone. I think TCU was up 20 points. They end up losing UCF.
Because they ran the ball. They ran the ball.
So that's the Big 12. That's the Big 12. If you got any defense, you'll be in the game.
All right.
So I like where we're going, man. If I'm the reporter, don't ask Deion, Coach Prime, about those 3 minutes of him mismanagement. He's very sensitive, man. He's very sensitive. Don't ask him those questions.
What?
Because he's going to take it somewhere.
So what? He's supposed to get asked those questions. Hold on. Now, Doc, hold on, Doc. I let you sit up here. I let you sit up here and pontificate. And I ain't said a word.
I don't know what that word means. What that word means. People use that word on me sometimes. I don't know.
Well, you go Google it. Because right now I'm going to tell you the real. I ain't got time. But here's what I'm going to tell you, Doc.
All right.
I don't know what your discipline and your doctoral studies are. I don't know the discipline, but that's neither here nor there. It doesn't matter. What I will say.
And by the way, I played at Ball State basketball. Y'all beat us today.
Ball Sack State. Shout out to the Manscaped NIL deal at Ball Sack State. Them boys, hey, them boys hang low over there. But anyway, listen. Here's what I was just gonna say to you at the end of the day. Here's what I'm gonna say to you. You're the head coach. See,
True.
You can't tell me, don't ask me about that because I'm sensitive. But then when you win, what I'm supposed to do? Come on, you the head coach. Your job is to take the praise for the wins, and your job is to stand in front of the bullets for the losses. And that's what it is, brother. Now, if you don't want to do that, then don't be a head coach. Don't be a leader. Don't be a person in charge, right? Do you think when something happens with Microsoft, it might be in the dang on coding? You think Bill Gates out there coding computers today? No. But if something go wrong, guess what? He got to stand up there and answer the questions. And if something go right and the stocks go up, oh my God, did you see what Bill Gates did? There was probably some dude with some 4-inch thick glasses who had this great coding program that made the thing go through the roof. So I hear you. I love you, but I got to run, Doc. Got more callers in the building.
All right, my brother. Have a good night, man.
Much love to you, man. All right, next caller on deck. Oh, the Ohio player. Talk to me, Ohio player. What's up with you, baby?
What's up, Coach Hayes? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Play on, player. Play on.
Okay. Hey, I'm going to give you your props. You was right on with this game. You said 21-point victory, and he almost did it. You know, I think that last play, the Horn with that catch, and the referee made a bad call. That was a bad call with Horn caught, you know, because I was not no holding on 54, you know. So even the commentators pointed that out. And like I said, you know, Miles needs to work on his kick, but we talked about that before. So, and then, you know, and that fumble by number 23 from Arkansas, you know, like I said, if one for that, it probably would have been over 40 points. They would have beat that team by. The defensive line played a lot better. Only thing I want the defensive line to do is not only just have hurry, but have sacks. They're a little too slow. You know, it's a little too slow for my liking, and they're not getting no sacks. That guy, that quarterback, he's not that fast, but they was letting him run some. You know, he had much success because they kept turning the ball over, but they need sacks. And hopefully South and the defensive coordinator, Livingston, they can get that defensive line, you know, more on the par and get more hurries on the quarterback and more sacks because they're going to need it because, you know, like I said, they're going to play tougher teams. They open up Big 12 play, and they need the defensive line to step up big time. But overall, I give them, hey, B+, A-, you know, and whatever, you know, which way you like it. So I think they played well. You know, Hunter is Hunter. You know, had an interception, you know, had some good tackles and 2
great interceptions.
You know, nice touchdowns.
Great interception.
Yeah, great interception. Great interception. Had some key tackles. And like I said, and he had that last touchdown play, you know, that was just sensational. So Hunter, Heisman, you know, that's why he's in the Heisman talk. Shador had a good game. At first he was unsettled. He was playing like he was playing against Nebraska, in the first half. But he settled into his own, so completed a lot of good passes, a lot of screen passes. And that was successful. And, they were doing good. And Welsh, like I said before, Welsh, ran the ball. We all wanted ran the ball good. We all wanted him to play. He played, and he performed. And when Hayden come back, Hayden and Welsh, they need to get at least 10, 15 carries, a piece, at least 10 carries a piece. And it can only prove, great dividends for the Colorado offense. That's an extra, plus for the Colorado offense. Because, they pass the game, like the commentator said, they, top 4 wide receivers probably the best in the country, or at least, top 5. But, a lot of close games today. Georgia barely won 13-12, so close games happened. Colorado came, they blew them out, and I think the last 3 minutes, coach wanted to send a statement. Want to keep his wide receivers happy, like Marion, Miller, to get him the ball and everything. But like I said, it's iffy with that. But hey, that's how they run.
Gotcha.
They played. Not good. So but they played, they won, and because they faced a lot of backlash this whole week, but they performed and they won, and that's the most important thing.
You're 100% right, man. Well, Ohio player, get your saxophone and play on, my man. Play on.
Right on.
Much love. All right, brother. Yes, sir. Real quick, Black Butterfly says, stop with the stereotype, coach. Not all techies wear thick glasses. Some of us wear lace fronts. My question is, do you wear a lace front and thick glasses, Black Butterfly? I'm just asking, Black Butterfly. Do you wear glasses? I want her next comment. I'm gonna see what it says, and y'all will find out too. But anyway, no, that's great, man. That's interesting. We got a few more callers. I'm going to get to them, man. And I love the way people are talking. And I tell people, winning cures all bad things at least for a night. At least for a night. And it's good. It's good to win. Like my Canes, we whipped them people 62. We broke records. We put up 750 yards of offense against these people. But we were supposed to. And I'm not downplaying it. I'm saying that's why you're happy, because you did what you were supposed to do. And that's all I'm saying about Colorado tonight. You're supposed to be happy because you did what you were supposed to do against a team I always felt was inferior. I told you the next comment was going to be a doozy. Shut up. So I guess all techies do wear thick glasses, and some wear lace fronts. I'm here all week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here all week. But anyway, I'm saying that just to say that this is not taking anything away from the win. I'm saying that I want Colorado not to be in a dogfight with teams did what they're supposed to be doing. And last year, that's what they were in. I'm not trying to make a compare, but I'm saying they was in a dogfight with this team, 2-3 overtimes, whatever it was. Yeah, whoop these cats. Shout out to DJ from Hustle and Flow. Whoop that. Shout out to Brother Jay Blaze. You understand? That's an inside joke for the locker room. If you're a member, you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's how I look at it. That's how I feel. Great win, great team win. Now, I do agree with this. They got to be able to turn the sacks up. For a team that threw the ball tonight 39 times. 39 times they threw the ball tonight, which I feel is an inferior defensive line. And they didn't do nothing special from pass protection like that. Nothing really special. And you got 2 sacks. And shout out to Dalen Hayden, who had the 2 sacks. He had the 2 sacks, right? Shout out to BJ Green, who had the fumble recovery, if I'm not mistaken. I think he got a fumble recovery. They snapped it at the end and hit his leg. He got the fumble recovery. But other than that, excuse me, like I'm saying, they got to turn the sacks up. They have to. They may be getting some pressure, but they're allowing those quarterbacks to escape. And truth be told, going forward to Baylor has a quarterback that is elusive. I'm not saying they're going to lose the game. They should beat Baylor. They should. But you got to turn that pressure into sacks, not pressure into positive yardage for that team. You need to turn that pressure into sacks, into mishaps, That's what you got to do. All right. Here we go. 52. Did I get 52? No, 5225. I think I got that number already. 5225. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you're calling from.
Right now, and Travis the Heisman Trophy winner, he's the best player in college football. Nobody else in college football even coming close. He should be the unanimous Heisman Trophy winner this year.
Oh my
Probably
God.
one of the first.
He don't even know he on there. That sound like Big Dog Chico. I ain't mad at him. Travis Hunter should be the Heisman Trophy winner. Come on, man. He a bad boy though. I ain't gonna lie. I like Travis Hunter. He a bad boy. But he gonna have to see a dude named Cam Ward. And we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Travis Hunter, that catch he made on the sideline and then he stuck the ball out. Body control to stank with it. Stank with it. My only question, how is 5225 on my phone line listening to somebody else? I got beef. Watch this. Let's ease in on it. Watch this.
So I can see Travis possibly dropping to 3 or so, but I think he's the number one Heisman Trophy candidate right now. The only thing somebody else is doing is putting up, numbers at their. You can't get the kid from Bama decent. If he's decent, but is he playing both ways? That's what I'm saying. Is he playing both ways?
Well, the stuff y'all talk about, dog. The way y'all try to make y'all point. But is he playing both ways? Come on, guys. God damn, y'all about to get the boy killed out there. You're about to get him killed. Y'all crazy, man. Anyway, if y'all done with me, please hang up so I don't get y'all confused. Rico in the building. Rico, talk to me.
Hey.
What's going on, Rico? Talk to me, brother.
Coach Hayes, I need at least 5 minutes, man, because I've been online for the first time ever for 35 minutes, bro.
Man, a lot of people calling, dog. You go in order. If you hold up, Rico. Now, wait a minute. If you become a member, hold up now. If you become a member.
We talked about that last time I talked to you. I still ain't received nothing, brother.
Email me.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Email me.
Tell you and explain.
Email me, and I'll email you back. Email me, Rico. Email me.
Okay.
Coach Hayes Football at gmail.com. And then we'll get it done.
I see it.
All right?
I see it. Coach Hayes, now let me.
I ain't got 5 minutes now.
All these scholars that they say they like Deion in Colorado, but they really throwing a whoop because they don't know what they're talking about. Half the people on here don't know what they're talking about. The only person I really can go with is that brother out of Chicago. My guy. I like him. But the rest of them, man, get off the wagon, man, because y'all don't know what you're talking about. And here, let me give you a real analogy of how this thing really, really, truly goes, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? People got to understand, ain't nobody no slouch in this college game. I don't care where you come from, who you are. You wouldn't be playing if you was a slouch in the college game. Ain't nobody no slouch. Yeah, we got to win. But here, Deion ain't content with that win, man. This is people don't understand. We got 43 new players, the first in the NIL deal that the most players this year. Give it a little time, like I'm gonna talk a little slow, and give it a little time for us to jail. Yeah, we got some things to clean up. We looked it pretty good, but we didn't look good as we need to look. Ain't no hunky-dory roses. Man, I'm looking at the schedule right now. Miami got the easiest schedule in the country. You want me to go there? Look who y'all got to play next.
No,
on the 14th.
you're going to run out of time. You got 30.
South Florida, West Virginia, Virginia Tech, California, Louisville. Y'all probably lose y'all one. Florida State, you're going to win that one. Duke, you wasting your time. I ain't got nobody to just go. But let me tell you about Colorado, Buffaloes, and we coming. And you, Coach Hayes, we got a bet on. And I'm going to tell you why I went up more than 6. I'm going to tell you why I went up more than 6, Coach Hayes. And I'm going to give it to you right here. We going to beat Baylor. We going to spank UCF. Yeah, look at me. Look at me, Coach Hayes. Look at the TV, brother. K-State, we're going to beat them. Arizona, we're going to beat them. We're going to beat Cincinnati. And we're going to beat Georgia Tech. No, hold up. Georgia Tech, Okay? Now, we probably lose Utah. We're going to beat Kansas, and we're going to lose probably Oklahoma State. That's about 9 games. Coach Hayes, we got we got 9 games, Coach Hayes, left.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me tell you something, Coach Hayes. I'm going to tell you the truth, man. What God always loved is what, brother? What did God always love, Coach Hayes? The truth. Okay? So check this, man. Everybody on here screaming about what they seen, what they didn't do. Yeah, we got to know how to manage the time. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, I got one of them too. We got to know how to manage the time, and we're gonna get there. Just like we have some things we got to clean up, and we're gonna get there too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that and I believe we played somebody. Colorado State ain't no slouch. Yeah, Texas, because they got a lot of NIL money. That's why they spanked them like they spanked them. You understand? Miami got a lot of NIL money. That's why they spanked the nobodies like they spanked the nobodies, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Coach Hayes, I'm giving us 10 wins. You hear me? We coming. Yeah. We coming, Coach Hayes. And you better understand what I'm saying, brother. And all them haters that's on here that talk about my Colorado Buffaloes, man, you know what you can do. You really know what you can do because you don't know nothing about the game, man. It takes time to gel a team. And I see it coming, Coach Hayes. Listen, if you watch Nebraska game last week, right? We didn't really have that Justin Myers needed to be put on the bench in the first. He should have never started. But here, Coach, check this out, Coach Hayes. When Nebraska, I know it's real, man. I know it's real, and it's hard for you to grasp the realness I'm talking about, brother. But it's the truth. Yeah, you put that drink down, you better listen. You understand me? That's what I'm saying. You my guy, Coach Hayes, and I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm not shooting wolf tickets. I'm shooting reality, brother. If you look at our defense when we played Nebraska, they went in 28-0 at halftime. What was the score when the game was over, Coach Hayes?
Too much to not
At
enough.
halftime, they went in 28-0. They coming. They didn't score another damn point. And everybody acted like that was a blowout. That wasn't no damn blowout.
So what happened this week then? Because they scored in the second half this game. So what happened?
Coach Hayes, let me explain something to you again. Like, I like you, man. I love you. I respect you. But here's the thing, man. I need you to listen. I need you to get on board with this, Coach Hayes. I need you to get on board, bro.
No, but you
and
said
you can't say I'm lying.
But Rico, you just said what happened Nebraska game. They didn't score the second half, but Colorado State scored the second half.
Colorado,
this game.
they're learning to twist. They got some things you ever heard about twisting and getting it right. You know, when a dancer became a dancer, it took him a free practices, man, to perfect the game. You think MC Hammer, when he was out there, man, that them dancers he had could just come in there and do what he asked him to do? It takes a little bit of perspective. It takes a little bit of tweaking, man. You understand?
I've been understood that.
Look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. We got some coaches in there shouldn't be there. I agree with that.
But hold on, Rico. I gotta let you go. I gotta let you go for real because you got a lot. But here's what I'll say to you, Rico. I think your argument is contradicting itself. You are telling people to give it time, let it gel, let it come together.
It's on the third game, man.
I know, but hear me out.
We got 9 more games.
I know, but just hear me out, Rico. You're telling people, just let me finish this point, and I got to move on. You are telling people to chill out, let it work because they're jelly. Am I correct? Is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is give it a little. We got to do a little more tweaking to do.
I understand. Okay, Rico.
Deion Sanders have never been under this type of
Rico,
limelight.
I get it. I'm just asking a simple question. You're telling people to give it time. They're tweaking it. They got to let it gel. They got to come together. Is that fair?
And they coming.
Okay, that's fine. But that's fair, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So how's I contradicting myself?
Because I'm about to tell you. But in the same breath, you telling the people that y'all finna win 10 games and you already got 1 loss. So these next 9 games, that means y'all gonna go 8-1 somewhere in these next 9 games. But you need time to let it gel. I don't understand.
No. Let me break it down to you another way. Let me give you another analogy about this thing.
Real
man.
quick, because I got some callers back here, but this is interesting.
What we doing, Coach Hayes. Coach Hayes, I'm gonna explain it to you. What we doing is we getting better each game. See, confidence, man. You know about the confidence, man. You've been a sportsman all your life. I can look at you and tell. You know the confidence that you give a player. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm gonna write this down.
It's the confidence that's coming along. They still got some. They got good players in good positions, but they got to do a little more tweaking to make it perfect the game, man. It's coming, Coach Hayes.
Tweaking or twerking? What'd you say?
Tweaking, man. Tweaking the game, man. Not twerking. You know what? I need a chick. Chicks do the twerking, man.
Okay, I'm writing it down. Confidence, tweaking, and what's the other one?
They building up their confidence a little more.
I'm writing.
And the coaches just a lot of them coaches, like maybe 8 or 9 coaches, is new in the game, right? So they starting to talk to each other, man, and get some ideas of what we need to do for us moving forward in the game, because we coming.
But I thought they had 159 years of NFL experience combined.
I got more than that. But no. Here's the thing: when you're not together, they do. But when you're not together and everybody's not on the same page just yet, Coach Hayes, when you was a coach, was everybody on the same page of you the first day of the game, second day of the game, second game?
No, sir. But can I ask this? I gotta let you go, Rico.
My Lord.
Hold up, Rico.
I'll rest my case.
I know, but I gotta ask you this. What are the 2 concerns I have for Colorado? Do you remember? What are the 2 concerns I said this year coming in this season? I only had 2 concerns.
I think you said ball management and give me Shador getting that ball out of his hand quicker than what he's doing.
Nope. No, sir.
Okay,
I said newness. I said newness and injury. And that's exactly what you're talking about. Newness.
Yes, sir.
The newness. That's it.
That's why I love you, Coach Hayes, because you give me back what I already don't know.
I know.
But you tell me what you know.
I love you too, but Rico, I gotta go, man. I gotta move on. I got some more.
That ain't my 5 minutes, Coach Hayes.
I know it's been 10, brother. And I let you ride. I let you ride.
I'll call you right back. I'm gonna call back. You know that, right?
Yeah, call right back. You can always start over, but I got to give other people a chance. All right.
All right. Thank you, brother. I know somebody's gonna roast me.
Oh yeah, they already started, but we all right. All right.
But I don't care.
I
don't care.
I know.
Because they don't know what you're talking about.
Thanks, Rico.
I hit you back.
Yes, sir. All right. DP in the building. What's up, baby?
What it do, Coach Hayes? Ain't no way in the world that was a real person that just was on the phone.
Yes, sir.
That got to be a created person.
No, that's Rico.
That was not a realistic call right there. Ain't no way.
This is what I deal with.
Here I am wanting to call in and just talk about McCain's because, hey, we run 6-2-0, 750 total yards of offense. That's how you beat a group of 5 schools. But, I don't want to shine too much light on the Cane because that's how you play real football. But, come on, man. Colorado finna win the next games, man. Come on, man. Yeah, play the little booster for me, Coach.
You want it? You sure?
Yeah, I want it, man. Come on, man.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Really, bro? Y'all finna win the next 8 games. Come on, dog. He don't think that for real. He trying to give himself hope. Now, it was a good win. Shout out to Colorado for getting the dub, but we got a long way to go and a lot more running games to start. Because the schedule get real. The Big 12 looking kind of decent this year. I ain't gonna count. The Big 12 look like they can run the ACC. Half of the teams in the ACC right now. You got UCF looking good. TCU offense ain't no joke to play around with. Oklahoma State getting busy out there, man. Listen, buckle up your 10 scraps. It's gonna be a long ride this year, Coach. That's all I want to leave you with, man. I ain't gonna hold up too much time. You feel me?
I appreciate it. I thank you, man.
Yes, sir, big dog. Always look. I'm gonna be watching.
Yes, sir. Y'all go check out DP page. Plug your stuff, DP.
Man, talking sports with DP, man. You feel me? Come show love to your boy. Thank you, Coach.
Much love, man. All right, DP in the building, man. Got a good show. Real quick before I take my next caller, because Rico done already called right back in. I got 9139. I don't know if he called back in or he just stayed on the line, but I'll check it out. But currently right here in the Big 12 standing, here are your teams that's undefeated so far. And UCF is the only team that has played a conference game versus TCU. So therefore, right now, and I know it's early, I'm just pointing this out. UCF is 1-0 in the conference. No one else has played a conference game. But currently, UCF is 3-0. UCF plays Colorado. They're currently 3-0. Kansas State plays Colorado. They're currently 3-0. Utah plays Colorado. They're currently 3-0. Arizona State is currently 3-0. They do not play Colorado. Oklahoma State is currently 3-0. They play Colorado. BYU is 2-0. They do not play Colorado. Iowa State is 2-0. They do not play Colorado. Arizona is 2-1. Baylor's 2-1. Cincinnati's 2-1. And then Colorado is 2-1. Texas Tech is 2-1. All of those schools play Colorado that are 2-1. Kansas is actually 1-2. And that's one of the teams that I said that Colorado could beat. So we'll find out. Anyway, I'm just talking on here. Let me see. I think 9139 was maybe one of the first callers. Let me see. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
To go back to what old boy was saying about
who is this?
It takes time to bring it together. It takes time to bring it together.
Who
you
is
remember
this?
when the Lakers got Gary Payton and Carmelo to try to win the championship? What happened?
I don't know. I don't follow basketball like that, but I would assume they lost. Yeah.
When the Lakers got Gary Payton and Carmelo to try to win the championship with Kobe and Shaq in their last year, what did they do? They lost and they got swept.
We can't hardly hear you, bro. It sounds like you're underwater.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
When the Lakers got Gary Payton and Carmelo to try to win the championship with Shaq and Kobe, what did they do? They got swept by the Detroit Pistons in the finals. And it's like for him to say that, like, it needs time, bro. We only got one season to get this shit together. Like, we're playing teams where these players have gelled with each other for at least 2 years. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I get what the caller is saying, but it's like, bro, like, that don't always work. Unless you got everybody coming in with the mind to win and also the attributes and the personality and the character to get the job done within that 1 year, like, it's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for him to say that, like, yo, you need time. We got to take it game by game. Yes, we are getting better defensively and we are getting better as a football team with each game. But also, too, we're playing teams that have been gelled together and had their chemistry together as a whole unit for 2 to 3 years. Like, you can't beat that chemistry. Like, literally, you can't.
Well, here's what I'll say, brother. I said, and that's what I was telling Rico. I felt that he was he's on the line. He can hear us. I felt that he was contradicting himself because you're telling people to give it time, but in the same breath, you just said they're going to win 10 games. Well, they've already lost one. So out of these next 9 games, you're saying they're only going to lose one of the next 9 games, meaning they'll be 8-1 in this next 9-game window. I don't think that's I don't think that's fair if you're telling people in the same breath to, hey, let it gel. Maybe I'm not understanding what he's trying to say, but that's how I am understanding what he's trying to say. And all I'm trying to say is, bro, 6 wins to me is a winning season, bro. 6 wins to me. 6 wins to me is a great season. It is.
1-11 to 4-8 to 6 wins in the season. I mean, like, that is improvement.
Natural progression. It's natural progression of things. Go look at teams. They don't make that jump to the 3rd year. They don't.
Matt Rule, the coach from Nebraska, each of the teams that he coached the previous years before he was wherever at, literally, they went from 1 to maybe 4 wins to 6 wins, and then they got 10 wins.
But people don't want to
You
wait.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
people want to.
But they don't want to listen to that.
No, they don't want to listen. I'm your favorite coach. They don't want to listen to me. They just want to talk ish about your boy. But I'm here, and I ain't stopping. I'm gonna give you the business. I enjoyed this win. Actually, I've been so confident in my 6-6. I made a every game bet with a person, a $50 every game wager. I guess is the right way to say it. So for me, if I'm saying 6-6, am I trying to win, sir?
Right.
No, I'm asking you. I made a $50 wager every game against Colorado. That was my wager. I'm betting against them every game, but my prediction is 6-6. So what am I saying I'm trying to do at the end of the season? I plan on doing what?
You're trying to break even.
Break even. So for me, this is all entertainment. I give him $50. He give me $50. I give him back $50. He give me $50. I give him $50. He give me $50. And guess what? Guess what we've done so far? The first game, I gave him $50. Last week, what did he do? He gave me $50. Now tonight, I'm gonna give him $50, and then he gonna give me $50. It's just for fun.
And what we call that is the energy of reciprocation.
Thank you, my brother. That's all it is. And here's the best thing: even if y'all win 7 games and I lost $50, I ain't never had that much fun for $50 in my life.
Exactly.
It's like going to play dollar hands of poker. You go in there with $40 and play dollar hands of poker. You could spend 4 hours, 5 hours playing poker for $40.
Exactly.
No, where can you go for 4-5 hours? Speaking of that, it's like the membership. Where can you go and have that much fun for $1.25 a week?
Exactly.
$1.25 a week. You can't go nowhere. Somebody will help coach out and become a member. It's right there down there in the section below. Hit the join button. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And it's like, I'll tell you this story. I went to Vegas one time and I played the blackjack slots on the machine. And I started with $1 and I got up $80 from $1. You feel me? Never have I done that any time at the casinos. But the time that I did that, I tell you that it was the most riveting and exciting experience in my life. You know what happened after that?
You lost $1.
All of the money. Lost all of the money. But I walked away with like, damn, I really started with $1 and I got up $80.
But here's the worst part. You walked away, you lost it all, but what did you really lose?
Nothing.
You lost $1. That's it. So you had fun for all that time, all those hours, and all you gave up was 4 quarters, my brother. Shout out to the nation. Speaking of it, shout out to my dog. Hey, see what I'm saying, brother? I'm just having fun with it.
Man,
it's all good.
Look, if we go 6-6, 7-7, or let's just say we go fucking 8-6, that is a vast improvement from where the Colorado football program has been. When Pete Carroll came to USC, they were on the loser streak, and I know this because my cousin Sultan McCullough played for them. The year before that, lost. You feel me? The year that Pete Carroll got there, they went like 6-6, and then what happened the next year? Orange Bowl victory against Iowa in the Orange Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, it was a run, but it takes time to build shit. And also with time, it takes time and it takes a molding together, and you got to get the energy right. With Colorado, we literally have had 2 different teams like started the program from scratch 2 years in a row. And I get it with everybody. Oh, we brought in these people, we brought in that people, we got Coach Prime, we got all these NFL coaches and stuff. But dude, it literally takes time to gel that shit together.
No, but you can't tell anybody. I'm tired of talking about that. I want to talk about this win tonight. I want to talk about how great this win felt tonight. I want to talk about the running game. I want to talk about the running game.
The win was.
No, I want to talk about the winning game.
The running game was there.
Yeah.
You just need to run it more.
Well, I still think you need to add different type of runs. I still think that the zone running block, I think that what you saw tonight was a Colorado offensive line that was stronger than their opponent. And so therefore, those inside zone, the inside, and I saw some outside zone, which was pretty interesting to see. But that zone, the zone blocking was more effective because and this is, and I hate to say this, and I don't want to sound not negative, but what I am making is a constructive criticism point. I'm making a constructive critical point here. This is where I talked about false positives. Because what you saw in the running game tonight with Michael Welch and Augusta and so forth, because the O-line was stronger than the opponent, it can give you a false positive because when you go up against the next week's guys who are stronger, more athletic, more dangerous, it doesn't look the same. So
we didn't do it against North Dakota. We didn't do it against Nebraska.
Right. And Colorado and this team right here, right. But this team right here, overall is the worst athletic team that you faced so far. Even though Colorado was smaller, they were 261 pounds averaging on the defensive line. They may have been a little bit more stronger, maybe a little bit more sound. These guys may have been a little bit bigger because it's a bigger conference, but maybe not as talented. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question, Coach Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a 5-star recruit, but let's not even say 5-star because Colorado State wouldn't even be in your mind. If you're a 3 or a 4-star recruit, are you going to go to Colorado State over Arizona?
Probably not. Probably not.
Are you going to go to Colorado State over fucking
Probably not.
Iowa?
Probably not.
And that's my point exactly. Who wants to play for Colorado State? Like he's saying that college football, everybody's top tier. And bro, this is not the NFL. Like I've known people to get scholarships, but they didn't have that dog in them. And when they got to the D1 schools, guess what they did? Rode the bench.
No, I get it. So all I'm saying is, I'll say this, and I got to run because Rico will want to talk my ear off, and I ain't gonna be on here all night. I've been on here since 11 o'clock today. Here's what I'm gonna say. This is a great win by Colorado. Build off of it. Try to find ways to win, maximize off of it. As coaches, your natural inclination is to find flaws. That's why maybe people don't like me sometimes. Yeah, coach, you always hit. Well, that's just what we do. That's what I've done for 25 years. Because even a 62-0 win for the Miami Hurricanes, it's hella flaws in there. Right? And the reason why that's important, and I think people don't understand why that's important, because your next opponent is not looking at your success. He's looking at your flaws so he can exploit them. Because now when I watch, for example, we play UCF next week. When I say we, I mean Miami Hurricanes. Miami Hurricanes play USF, South Florida, next week. Do you think they're going to take a long time? I know, but do you think they're going to take a long time looking at the successful plays? Or do you think they're going to study the very few plays that were not successful and try to exploit them at a high level? That's what coaching is. But fans only want to talk about the sunshine and rainbows. They don't want to talk about the mud puddles and slush. But coaches think that way. And that's where the button of heads come. So when you make that out, like when I made the observation of the 3 minutes, mark my words, come back to this video tomorrow in the comment section. Somebody is going to say, Coach, you just wanted to hate. It's okay that they did that in those last 3 minutes. But this is what I know, but this is what coaches do. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. So that's why I say when people come to this channel and they expect me to blow smoke up their ass and give them anal cancer, you're on the wrong channel. I'm not going to do that. That's why it's called Coach Hayes Football. It ain't called happy. Listen, bro, it ain't called Happy Times and Picnics. It's Coach Hayes Football. I do the good, bad, and the ugly. Even think about it. We won somebody 62-0, and I'm gonna do the good, bad, and ugly.
And the ugly, because that's what championship caliber is. And I will say this: this was a win for Colorado's football team's morale, but this was not a win that teams are going to go and look back on tape and be scared of.
Lexus say, Coach, hey, you can use another analogy besides anal. I don't know what else to tell him because when I try to talk to him nicely, it's like an intervention. Lexus, I'm sorry. But it's like, you ever seen an intervention that's nice? No. You ever seen that stuff be on TV when they bring the mama in the house because she drink all the time or whatever she does? And the kids read the letter and they start crying and they talking to her and they giving them the truth. And maybe the truth may shock you into reality.
Yep.
That's the best I can do.
But you know, the truth scares people sometimes. It's like I hate to bring this to religion, but when you're a baby, you get fed milk and whatever. But when you're a man, you turn to the meat and shit. And a lot of these niggas is still stuck on the milk. They ain't not ready for the meat.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Thank you, Lexus. You say you have a brain, but sometimes the people you're talking to don't. You got to talk down to people to understand. And when I say, when you say talk down, you got to talk down to their level. Here's a perfect example. They made a big fuss. I'm talking about people. I'll take this to Lexus. Yeah, okay, you know, they put the clip out of the kid from Colorado State, the receiver. Him and the quarterback was sitting in the chairs or whatever. And the young man said, yeah, man, last year we should have murdered them. Blah, blah, blah.
Murdered them.
Bro, people took the word murder. Oh, my God, he was going to try to. Come on, y'all. Come on.
I ain't gonna lie, he was talking reckless though.
But it don't matter. He's supposed to. But dog, what I'm saying is, but when he said murder, do you really think we talking about killing somebody? Let's be honest.
Nah.
No. So in the words of Boosie,
come on now, dog. Come on, man.
All you heard was that's the thing that people harped on. He should have murdered him. He gonna kill him. He gonna do that's clearly not what the young man was saying. But again, that's the kind of stuff that people love train wrecks and people love to try to nitpick in particular words. But guess what? When you talk like that, they pay attention. I learned that. I know y'all ain't gonna like this, but I learned that from Charleston White in that doggone interview he did with Cam Newton. He said, now that I talk reckless, I got your attention. Now let's talk statistics. Then he said, now I got your attention. We got this many kids that's got STDs. This many kids can't read. See, you got to talk like that to these people sometime to get through to them. Now that I got your attention, now I can talk to you sensible. But right now, these people ain't sensible. So I get it, Lexus. I appreciate the observation, and I thank you for it. And I know you're doing it out of my best interest. But it is what it is.
Yep.
But one thing I'm not going to do.
You got to dumb it down.
Yeah, what you got to do. And actually, that was that's an anti-smoking ad there for you, though, Lexus. Basically telling you, don't smoke because you might get booty cancer. You don't want that.
None of that. Coach Hayes, you the realest, bro.
I appreciate you, dog.
Bad and ugly.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it,
You
dog.
the realest.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Let me deal with Rico. This is gonna be good, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Oh, Jesus. Pray for me, man. All right. Real quick, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, real quick. Shout out to the people coming that's in Central Florida. Come to the Central Florida game. Come check us out right here. Man, Coach Hayes throwing down a shindig. Colorado versus UCF pregame party at Club Ember. Excuse me. You're more than welcome. Go check it out on my website, CoachHayesFootball.com. You can get your tickets there as well. You can see the venue if you're wondering, like, what kind of venue you got going on? If there's a hole in the wall, nah. We don't do that. Top notch. That's what we do. It's top notch, man. We don't play in them games. Right there in the heart of downtown Orlando, plenty of parking. Police. We don't have security. We got policia. You understand me? Meaning they run the venue. They do all that kind of stuff. Security check you in. We got you good. 3 bars, food, everything. Bottle service. Is that what you plan on doing? That's what it is. We got it hooked up. The premier spot right here in Orlando. Come check it out, man. We in the building, if you understands me. All right, let me go in and get the Rico. Uh-oh, Lexus. Lexus, I'm trying to clear my schedule and come to that party. If you was a real G, Lexus, you ain't got to try. You would say, since you want to pick on words, you would say, I will clear my schedule and be at that party. So, Humor me. Smile, Lexus. Anyway, Lexus, pray for me. Rico coming to the line. And action.
I'll pray for you, Father God, in the name of Jesus. Let's make this last moment so beautiful that Coach Hayes and I will come to a term to agree to disagree to agree. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen, Rico. Thank you. All right.
Now, Coach Hayes, I mean, let me try to clarify some things, how I said it. I may not came with it the right way that I came with it, but I do want to appreciate you giving me another chance. The thing that I feel about Colorado is that the win that they got, if you look at last year when they played Colorado State, and they had the quarterback, and they had the wide receiver. Did you know that they turned down $600,000 a piece to go somewhere else?
Yes, I heard that.
So that lets me know that they're not a mediocre type of team that everybody portraying them to be. I'm not saying they or a Colorado Buffalo or anything of that nature, you know what I mean? Or a Florida State or Alabama. But here's what I am saying about the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was a win. It wasn't nothing to go hip, hip, hooray about. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing that. You know, they were supposed to win that game, and they did. But it's some things that they're going to have to clean up is what I want to say. If they want to be in a bowl game or be a contender for the Big 12, because, listen, nobody in the Big 12 is going to run nothing, is what I see. Yeah, you got Utah 3-0. These guys are always, you know, been in this situation. But here's a new era, brother. You know, y'all may win 8 or 9 games because y'all really ain't playing nobody. So Florida A&M is
Jerk
nobody.
chicken patty. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all beat them 61-0, whatever it was, 62-0. Okay, well, go ahead and have your lunch, man. Have your chicken patty. Send me one through the phone.
Jerk chicken patty.
Oh, well, I'm from the West Coast actually.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But here's the thing, Coach H. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I don't know what's gonna happen with Colorado. I don't really know. I just like to boost my morale up on saying what they're gonna do and what they're gonna do. I don't know. We don't know what nobody's gonna do, Coach Hayes, because we got all these good questions. Let me ask you a question. Do you think if Shador was in Miami, would he be a cold quarterback, or would he just still be kind of in Colorado?
No, he's a very good quarterback. I've never disputed that. I just don't think he can't be a quarterback on his back. So no, he's a very good. Right, he's a very good quarterback.
And I don't like Pat Schumer. I don't like him at all. He's that's why a lot of these teams. He's been in the NFL. You know, that's why a lot of them NFL teams got rid of him real quick, because he's not a good coach, man.
So you don't believe in Coach Prime? So you don't believe in Coach Prime?
I believe in Prime, but I don't believe in Pat Schumer.
No, hold on. Wait. Whoa. If you believe in Prime and Prime hired Pat Schumer,
like a fool,
so then you don't believe in Prime.
Yes, I do.
He hired
just
Pat.
Because the coach hired somebody that he think was best for the team, don't mean that he's best for the team. You have to see this for yourself.
So that means you don't believe.
I believe in you.
I appreciate that. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
Okay.
I do believe. I just don't like his play calling. I don't like it at all. You got that young boy McHale, a running back, and Hayden. Man, put them boys and let them do what they do. You see everybody blaming Dion for the 3 minutes they had. Oh, that's everything. He lets Pat Schumer have all that. He just stand up there, get mad and coaching, as a coach do.
No, but here,
but
excuse me. Two things.
No play.
But wait a minute. Two things that need to fix right now. Two things. One, Coach Prime put Charlie Offerdahl in front of those two guys. That's one.
And like a fool, he did that.
But you believe in him. And then second is, as a head coach, I do believe allowing your coordinators to coach. However, I'm not going to allow you. Nobody's bigger than the team. I'm not going to allow you to threaten the team's future. So that's why I can walk over there and be like, Coach, run the ball. Don't do that. Take this person out. I can do that because here's what you clearly heard I think it was Well Off Media. Coach Prime said to the wide receiver coaches, I want to see other guys play. Now, stuff get cut up all kind of ways. What I'm saying is two things have happened. Either Coach Prime is just talking or his coaches are being insubordinate. So which one is it? Either he just talking to talk or his coaches are being insubordinate by not putting other dudes in. So if Coach Prime in the game says, hey, run the ball, and you don't do that, then you're being insubordinate. As you're my subordinate.
Your ass is out the door.
Okay.
Because if I got to tell you 2 or 3 games to do what I asked you to do, and you don't do it.
So therefore lies. So the question is, what is it? We don't know yet. But that was the same question I was asked last year. I'm coming to you 93. Give me a second. My problem is with that is, as the old saying goes, either you're coaching it or you're allowing it. And that's not only for players. That's also for head coaches, 2 coaches. You're either coaching your player. You're either You're either coaching your coaches to do that, meaning you're telling them to do that, or you're allowing them to do it. Either way, it's all on you. So either in the last 3 minutes, we ain't okay. The first ball go in the air. Like, Coach, what the F you doing? Hey man, run the ball. Let's get out this game. Don't throw Travis Hunter. Matter of fact, get him out. You still trying to feed number 12. At one time, he got the ball, and 5 of the Colorado Rams.
Quarterback out as well.
I know.
Your quarterback out.
Well, no, I want my quarterback to be in there, but he can hand the ball off. Let's kill the clock. Even if I punt it and they go down and score, we're up 28-9. They don't have, even if we go 4 plays, they punt out, we punt it, they run down and they score. It is now 18-28 with probably 30 seconds left, if that. It's still 10. They still down 10 points with 30 seconds, if that.
The referee, you see what the referee did when it was 1 minute left in the game? I know it was a couple minutes left in the game.
What did he do?
He threw the ball to Jimmy Horn when they was like, what was it like? 3rd and 12 or something like that, 3rd and 15 or something, and then try to say the dude was holding number 54. Man, that was the weakest call in the world.
Yeah, but
here, you're right about that. You got a minute left in the game. What the hell are you throwing the ball for? Just go ahead and let the running back do what he's doing. Kneel, man. Get the game over with. Don't give him a chance to get another ball. That's game.
Bro, we talk about, but think about this. We're only talking about Shedeur and Travis getting hurt. How about one of them old linemen get rolled up? Come on, bro. There's a lot of people that you can't afford to go down. But anyway, Rico, I got to run, dog. You called in twice. We spent some good time together. We're friends. Email me.
We're friends to the end, brother.
Hey, we're friends to the end. Heidi ho. Email me, brother. We get you into the membership part. You get to hang out with us, man. And bloviate. Yeah, matter of fact, I'll partner you up with E. Brown. I'll let you and him talk all day. Y'all,
Brown?
Yeah, E. Brown likes to bloviate. You like to pontificate. Mm-hmm.
I'm a philosopher.
Okay, that's what you want to call it? Yeah.
Because I appreciate it, man. I know I got the gift of gab, man. Sometimes, I'm trying to learn this thing. I really wasn't a college guy. I'm a Chiefs fan for life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a follower of Dion, and I'm learning this thing, man. I'm learning this thing, bro. And I appreciate you take me on this journey to educate me.
That's my job. Coach me, coach. I got you, baby.
Coach me, coach.
Hey, I'm your favorite coach. I'm your favorite coach.
Old school out, man.
Rico, I'm your favorite coach. I got you, baby. I got you.
You was my favorite coach over Deion Sanders. And that's for sure.
Well, guess what? I'm his favorite coach.
He ought to hear this and believe this. Bring you on the board, man, so we can get this thing fixed in the next year. Because it ain't going to be fixed this year. I already know that, but it's getting close.
But you just said 10 wins. That's fixed. 10 wins is fixed.
See, 10 wins ain't. But listen, though, let me say this, Coach Hayes. Everybody that's supposed to win the game today was losing today. You see what I'm saying?
Not them Canes. Not them Canes. Man, I got to go, man. I got to call it back here. I can't play with you, Rico. Much love to you, brother. Plus, Coach Hayes.
Hold on. One more thing, Coach. Okay. Guess who Miami Dolphins got?
The Chiefs.
Guess who the Miami Dolphins got, Coach?
The Chiefs.
No. Y'all got that boy come out of Pittsburgh. What's Russell Wilson?
Oh, they picked him up?
They picked him up.
Russell Wilson?
Russell Wilson is the best thing going.
Oh, I'm saying they picked him up to the Dolphins?
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
Don't have to retire.
That's awesome, man. Well, let me run there.
Peace, brother. Love.
Much love. Call and talk to us, man. That's my dog Rico on the line. Apologize.
I'm sorry, Coach. This is Mike from Texas again. Where's all these people getting that Colorado's just going to run through the Big 12?
Mike, why are you trying to? Mike,
are these?
Mike, stop. Okay, Mike. So here's your intervention. See, what you're missing is they get an intervention, and then I'm gonna give you an intervention. No, Mike. Listen, this is your third time calling tonight. So here's what I'm gonna do for you. No, it's your third. No, Mike. I am the only voice of reason on this thing, so I want you to listen to me and listen to me carefully, Mike. I call it cult members, and they get a certain intervention. But Mike, what you're trying to do is rationalize irrational behavior, and so here's your intervention. You ready?
I'm listening.
Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. Do you understand me? Once you figure that out, you will understand to leave that stuff alone. Objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. Mike, just take that word, and once you figure out what that means, you'll understand. You can't fix this. Don't try. And that's where you're making a mistake. So the objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. No, you are. See, you're denying it. And that's the problem. You're saying, I'm not trying to fix it, but you are, because you're called back in to say, why do people think that they're going to run through the Big 12? You're trying to justify their behavior, and you can't. It's impossible. I try. The reason Mike, you can't.
Get them to do research.
Mike, you can't. That's what I've done. Listen, Mike, I've taken these bullets for you. I've taken these arrows for you all last year, brother. I've done this. That's why I'm Coach Hates. That's why they call me Coach Hates. I was trying to do what you're doing. And I'm telling you, it can't be fixed. It's impossible. It's like trying to tell me, give me the entire number of pi. I'll start you off 3.14. When you could tell me the entire number, then you'll have your answer.
Nah, probably not, because people still don't know what pi is.
Thank you. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Matter of fact, do me a favor. Hold on, do me a favor. No. Hold on. I'm gonna say my last piece now. I'll let you try to, because you're listening to me talk, but you're not trying to comprehend because you still feel like you could fix these people. But here's what I'm gonna say to you. There's one video I have on there. Oh, I just put it out yesterday, 2 days ago. It's a picture of me. It's here. It's on the channel like this. But around it is a picture of all these different events that have taken place in the world. Make sure you find it. And it says, it is harder to explain to a Colorado fan than, go look for that. And this will clearly help you, my brother, to understand where we're going. That objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. Now, I know you're itching to say your one more thing, so I'm going to allow you just to go ahead and say it because you're not listening to what I'm saying. But go ahead.
Nah, coach, you're good. Like I said, I like to talk ball with people that actually have common knowledge, and it just seems like you got more people that's just rooting for Dion and just missing the blind spots of everything that's going on with the team.
Told you.
And that's just that's my biggest thing. And like I said, I'm born and bred and rooted in the Big 12 because I'm a University of Texas fan. Hell, I go back to the Southwest Conference. So I've been in Texas all my life. So I'm just trying to I understand what you're saying about trying to get people to understand, but all I'm saying is if you don't know football, just like the last caller said, he's a Kansas City Chiefs fan and he don't pay then why are you sitting here saying that a team is going to go 10-2?
See, because you're not
you don't
listening.
even know the
See, but
understanding of
Mike,
college football.
but Mike, again, that's why Lexus was mad at me. Because they go and listen to somebody else that just tells them anything. They go to these other content creators that are.
Oh no, Coach, I don't. I only listen to you.
No, but you're missing my point. No,
I
stop.
listen-
I'm not saying you. You're missing my point. I'm not talking about that.
here.
No, you're missing my point. I didn't say you. You said, why do people say these things if they don't know the game? Because they go listen to other people who blow smoke up their butt and give them posterior anatomy disease. How about that, Lexus? They give them posterior anatomy disease, and then they come back over here and think it's going to fly, and it's not going to fly. That's why. So when somebody goes somewhere and says, oh, that dude sounds confident. He says it with a smile. He knows what he's talking about. Hey, Coach Hayes, I believe that Colorado is going to win the next 9 out of their 10 games. And then I say, well, why do you say that? Well, they can't answer that because that other person that they listen to never told them why they said it. They just said that bull crap with confidence. And when they said it with confidence, they forgot to say, why do you say that? They were so enamored with, oh my God, he's right. Let me run over here. Hey, Coach Hayes, they're going to win. Well, why do you think they're going to win 12? Well, because they got Shador and Travis. That's the best they can come up with.
Yeah, it takes more than where's the other 20 players though?
But stop right there. You just said they don't know, and I know they don't know. So therefore, you don't go any further. You let them just ride on. Mm-hmm.
So from now on, Coach, I'm gonna call and talk to you about ball because obviously that's the only kind of conversation you can have on here.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, people are missing the Dion's had the same problem with this team since he was at Jackson State, and it's the discipline part of the team. So they can sit here and do everything else in like the 3 minutes. It just shows, it goes back to what we've discussed before, clock management and football management of the team. And that's it. But all I want to say is the Big 12 is not a easy conference to run through. Yeah, you had Texas and Oklahoma, but they always had 1 or 2 mishaps against somebody, a Kansas State, a Kansas, Oklahoma State, or somebody in this conference that they always slipped up to because it was a hell of a game.
I appreciate
So
it.
they'll find out next week with Baylor that it's not going to be easy. And like I said, I'm going to watch the game because my team is playing Louisiana Monroe, so I know we'll probably beat them 60-0 next week. But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to tell people, and they can take it with a grain of salt or whatever, the Big 12 is not going to be as easy as y'all think it is.
No, I agree,
Matt
Mike.
Brown
I'll
should have
say,
had
Mike,
3.
listen,
Yeah,
I get all that. But here's what I'll say. Here go the ladies. They ready to jump on me now. Shout out to Black Butterfly. She says, Coach Hayes football. Come on, man. Can we just go to the Discord now? I got something I want to say. Can we end the delusion now? Jeesh, man. You know, and that's what I be trying to say about my ladies out here. That's like, I want to step and watch the game. She want to go to bed. We need to go to bed right now. But I want to finish watching the game. Why? No, come to bed right now. And then see the beta dude, shout out to E. Brown, he just go get in the bed so she'll be happy. So he'll just go lay in the bed. He ain't even sleepy. He just go lay in. He like this. Yeah, nah, not your boy. Not your boy. You understand me? Not me. No, sir. Not doing it. And I got Lexus on the line too. She finna get on me about this because I changed it up, but I guarantee it wasn't good enough. Mike, let me let you go because the ladies
Nah,
about
go
to
ahead,
attack
Coach.
me.
You have a good night. Y'all enjoy yourselves. It just I understand what you're saying now. I'm not trying to make it. It's just that the delusion these people are having and don't understand college football is just it's ridiculous.
That's your part, though. Can I tell you this? That's your fault, bro. Because you trying to fix things. You trying to fix something that can't be fixed. I tried. See, I did the work for you. I did the work for you, Mike. You not, but what I'm gonna do is leave you alone and let you go out there and think you could change it.
No, you're not.
You can't
I'm
fix
just
it.
gonna call you and talk to you about football then.
Okay, that'll work. That's cool too. All right, brother. Let me let you rock,
Take care,
man.
Coach.
All right, brother.
All right, later.
Oh boy, I'm finna get it from Lexus right now. And 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Go ahead, Lexus.
Hi, Coach Hayes. You're not getting ready to get it from me. I was just going to say one little thing. I'm going to be very short because this is my second call. I am not mad at you. You said that's what Lex is mad at me about. I'm not mad.
I didn't mean it
I
didn't mean it literally, but like figuratively, I was saying. But go ahead.
No, not even figuratively. I was just saying, in honor of people who had such a dreadful disease as that, I just kind of not like using it when we're talking football. You can go ahead on and call these knuckleheads a bunch of knuckleheads and bunch of whatever other words you might want to use that don't understand football enough to understand that Colorado is not ready to be no championship contending team. No, that you even giving them bowl eligible if 6-6 will still get you that. I guess it will.
It will.
So I think you giving them pretty good to give them that because I hope you're right, but I'm nervous at this point that they won't even get that. I'm happy about the win. I'll take a win. I don't care how it comes. I really will take a win no matter how it comes. At the same time, I do understand. Sometimes I'll go back and look at a game as well and understand the why or the how they won. And then to your point out those things that we know the next team on the schedule will be pointed out. To say they need to fix this, they need to fix that, et cetera, et cetera. So I understand the game enough to understand that does need to be done. And I do get your point. I just think you could come up with a better knowledge. It is such a dreadful disease. That's all I'm saying, honey bunch.
So what if I said posterior anatomy booty disease? Is that not good?
You have to even say that? It just sounds so.
Because when people say
nasty.
don't blow smoke up my behind, I'm using that as the part. Don't pee on my foot and tell me it's raining.
And speaking of nasty,
and give me toe fungus. I don't know.
I have to throw you a real curveball. I saw your video the other day with your I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be ugly. I have honestly forgot his name. The one you do at
Hayes Street. Streeter. Streeter.
Huh?
Streeter with Hayes Street when you talked about Shannon Sharp. Yeah, you told me to stop it right now. That's all right.
And you did that thing with Shannon Sharp. Are you kidding me? And do you not know my phone and stuff was blowing up, asking me, do I know Shannon Sharp? And they was joking, and then they sent me the video. And I'm thinking, what the hell are y'all talking about? And then I see your video talking about it. I said, Coach Hayes, I'd be shaming himself to talk about such a disgusting thing on live YouTube.
Why? You watched it, didn't you? You watched it?
No.
Yes, you did.
I did. I was watching you and Streeter, which I don't normally like to watch because I really just don't care. I can't connect with that. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
Connect with what? With Shannon Sharp?
Huh?
You can't connect with what Shannon Sharp?
No, with you and Streeter show together.
Okay.
Just like I can connect with you and Chico at the time. I'm going to say his name. I just couldn't connect. Sometimes you just don't connect. It's okay though, because a lot of people do connect. It ain't just, I ain't but one person. So anyway, when I listened to what you were talking about, I didn't know what happened. I didn't know what was going on. I don't watch Shannon's Club Shay Shay stuff. I don't watch that.
Mhm.
So I didn't know what happened until I saw just a little of your show. But I started watching. I was like, oh my God, it happened. And I'm like, that's why people are sending me messages about, do you know Shannon? Because he live in Atlanta. I'm like, why would I know Shannon? And they was messing with me.
That's my
because
Lexus. That's my
That's
Lexus.
my real name that they were calling. He was calling. I was like, y'all so full of.
Oh, that's your real
I
name.
started to say some words.
That's your real name. You ain't tell me that.
Yes. So I didn't get it at first. And then I said, oh my God. So I had to see the video to understand what the heck they were talking about. And then when I saw it, I said, okay, delete. Don't want to see this ever again.
Can I say something to you, Lexus, on a very serious note and not trying to be funny?
Yeah.
When you told me your name was Lexus, I didn't believe you because of your age. I'm just saying Lexus is such a young name. I'm not saying you're old, but you know what I'm saying. Like younger, like I'm trying to step on eggshells here, but you know what I mean, right? Does that make sense?
No, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean?
What I'm saying, when you said your name was Lexus, and I'm listening to you talk, and I'm listening to the time frame in which you talked about you grew up in, it didn't fall under the Lexus name, meaning I didn't see you being named Lexus. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, let me try it another way. Lexus, I don't know how else to say this. Now, I done tried twice to be sensitive. Lexus, I thought you were older than the name Lexus because Lexus is like a younger person's name, and I ain't know how to say it, and that's the best way I know how to do it. I'm sorry.
Why would Lexus be a younger coach, younger name? I don't understand your point.
Because, okay, I'm scared to ask you how old you are, but
I don't understand your point.
Lexus,
that would be like me saying, that's very ugly, because that would be like me saying, I don't understand why, if you think you're such a great coach, why you sitting up here doing YouTube channels instead of out there coaching.
Well, I got a reason for that. But we're talking about time. But we're talking about generation. No, but we're talking about I'm not but that's how you're taking it. I'm talking about generational. For example.
It's no other way to take it.
No, it's not. It is. Here's a perfect example. In 2024, would you be surprised if a baby was born and her name is Gertrude?
No. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised about no name with the way these names are coming out nowadays. That would not be
because you know
on this planet.
Well, what I'm trying to say is there are names that are generational.
Gertrude,
okay. All right. How about this?
A pitiful example.
No, it's not. Okay. Maybe I do it in reverse. God dang, I knew I was going to put my foot in my mouth. How about this, Lexus? What if your great grandmother was named Glorilla? Would you be shocked?
Now you reaching.
No, I'm not.
Now you reaching.
I was talking.
And see, now you reaching.
No,
and when you start reaching, then you start sounding about as crazy as these.
No, what I'm trying to.
That you call
no,
crazy.
What I'm trying to tell you is.
Now you reaching.
What I'm trying to tell you is, I was talking about names come in certain generations and ways, right? You heard people say, "Oh, that's an old name. That's a new name. That's a young name. That's an old." You know what I mean? That's all I was saying. Let me ask you this: if I told you my first name. And I told you if I told you my first name, you may not be surprised, but you will say that's an old name.
Not necessarily. It depends. People name people after people all the
time. All right. You get.
Some young people have older name because they were named after their father or grandfather. Or maybe
say it again. You just said it. But you just said it. Some people have old. Hold on. You just Lexus. Stop. Lexus. You just said it. Lexus, you just said an older name.
Nephew named Johnny, I won't call that an old name
because
I got a nephew named Johnny.
But Lexus,
that could be an old name, that could be a young name, that could be a small.
How do I get into this?
Name, that could be a big name. Some names can go anywhere.
You're right. That's not what I'm saying.
So I don't call that.
You're right. I'm sorry for bringing it up. I'm done.
Before.
You're right. I'm done.
You know.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you. It's more of a modern name. Thank you. I thank you. Maybe that's what I didn't say, but you just said it. That's an older name, so you know what older names are versus young, more modern names. I guess the right way to say it. But anyway, My first name.
Jill Wilson. If that's your real name, that sounds old too. That sounds older than Lexus. So you might be older than me. So you either gonna get old or die young. Pick one of the two. I just don't understand Coach Hayes' comment because now he sounded like the Colt members. He sounded a little crazy, like he don't have no sense. And I know he got some, but he sounded like he don't have none right now. You know, like I say, don't have a blind moment. That's all I'm saying.
So see that statement right there? Hold up. It does. Because you said don't have a blonde moment. Don't have a blonde moment lets me know you are a lady that is not as modern. That's the best way to say it. Because a 22-year-old don't know what that means right now. But anyway, Lexus.
You don't know what it, some of these 22-year-olds, you don't have no clue what they
You're
know,
right.
Especially right now with the internet and what they hear and all of that kind of stuff. So you still missing your mark trying to make your point. You sounding like the very people that you talk about now.
I am.
You sound like them Colorado quote Coke members.
You're right.
You sound like you having a blonde moment. And your hair is black and gray with gray in it, by the way.
I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I'm going to go.
You are sounding like the Coke members. The main ones you talk about all the time. You talking about them.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like them. Your analogies can be just kind of what I call, to be very kindly, off base.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it.
All I'm saying to you is, in honor of people that have such a dreaded disease, please try to come up with a different analogy. You would call them a complete idiot, or just call them delusional, or call them whatever you want to call them.
But if I call somebody complete,
the only thing I was saying,
yeah,
in honor of that.
But if I got you, listen. No, I got Lexus. I got you. But the reason I don't want to call them a complete idiot, because then I will offend complete idiots.
Well, you sound like that sounds offensive. That's why I asked you kindly, can you use another analogy? All right. You don't even know who you offended saying that as well.
How about if I say this? How about if I say this? Don't wet my feet and not dry them off so I get athlete's foot.
What about that analogy when they say don't try to pee on my leg and then tell me it's raining? Ain't that how it goes?
Yeah, but I don't want to offend all the people that done had their leg peed on.
Yes. Okay. Well, you want to offend the people that have a dreadful disease? It's more. I'd rather for you to offend a person that got their leg peed on than a person with a dreadful disease.
Yes, Lexus, baby, I'm finna go to bed. You 100% right. I'm finna go to bed. I love you, and I got to go.
Bye, Coach Hayes.
Peace, love, and hair grease, Lexus. I don't know why I do it to myself. I don't know why, Paula. I have no idea, my Lord. But anyway, Colorado wins a convincing win, 28-9 over the Colorado State Rams. Off in there, man. I guess it's a get back revenge to them, man. Well, it can't be get back because they won last year, but it was a tight one. But anyway, hopefully Colorado can take this and roll this into some more victories against Baylor, next week. Stay tuned. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. You understand me? Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button to this channel for all the great content that's coming out, man. We're going to have a good time. It's a lot going on this season. We're covering 3 different teams here that we feature in Miami, Colorado, and UCF. Oof, UCF, man. I'm telling you, great win for them tonight, too, right? Because right now, their quarterback play, I just call a spade, is a little questionable. It's not what I think Gus Malzahn wants, even though I know he's a run-heavy team. But KJ Jefferson came through with that throw at the end to Kobe Hudson. My goodness. Man, if you haven't seen it, go check. Don't watch the condensed version. Go watch the game. If you have time, watch the game. Don't watch the condensed version of highlights. You ain't gonna get the same feel. That was a punch for punch game right there, man. So great win for those guys. Anyway, with all that being said, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. If you're interested, make sure you come check us out at the party, man. We have a lot of good time. And we just, like I said, we just hanging out, man. And we're gonna make it happen. So with all that being said, we'll holler at you. Peace. Lord Jesus, my Lord.